guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk you through a makeup look that I have been dying to do. I want to do like a summery, glowy glam with a brighter lip. So I'm not sure if I want to do like a really juicy red lip or maybe a pinky, like neon, or not a neon, just like a coral color. Maybe I'll mix all those colors together, I don't know. So I just want to do something on the eyes, an eyeshadow look that'll work with any like brighter, bold lip you want to do. So I just want to keep it very golden and glowing, and I think that's everything I wanted to tell you before we get started. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and why don't we go ahead and get started. To start off, I'm going to be doing my foundation first. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Visible Lift Radiance Booster. This is a brightening primer for 24-hour hydration. And don't mind my nails. They are all kinds of crazy right now. Some of them are missing, like the bottom half of my nails fell off, and then this one just completely broke. So I tried to paint over it to camouflage it, and I'm not fooling anybody because they look like a hot mess. But it pretty much just all happened yesterday. I was like, what is going on? And I haven't had time to go see my nail lady, so I apologize for my crazy claws. I'm actually gonna take a little bit of my Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Stick and just kind of apply it into certain areas. Like I'm gonna be using a lot of highlighter today, so I just wanna go over my cheeks just to kind of camouflage any pores or uneven texture there. So I actually partnered up with TooFaced on this video today, and I'm gonna be using the TooFaced Born This Way foundation. So you guys know I love this foundation. It is the best. Like I've been using this for years. It's one of my, holy grail products. I wouldn't even say holy grail foundations, just like top 5 products in general. I love it so much, and I rave about it to everybody. I recommend it to everybody. One of my favorite things about it is the shade range. They have so many undertones and different shades to choose from. So they actually just launched 6 additional shades, which is amazing. I am using light beige today, and the 6 brand new shades already launched on TooFaced.com, Sephora.com, and Ulta.com. They will be available in store at Ulta on July 7th and in stores at Sephora on July 20th. 2017, of course. So I feel like this foundation is kind of like, I don't know, it always looks like you have a nice little photography reflector on you. You know what I mean? It's always the perfect lighting. It looks good in all different lighting, and it evens everything out that I want to be evened out, but I still look like a human, which is always a plus. Now that our skin's all evened out. Prime my lid today. I'm just gonna hit them with some of the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I was about to say Painterly, but I haven't used that in like 5 years. Just sweep that on, blend it out with my beauty blender. So as you can see, I already started this eye. I was filming and my camera battery like overheated and my camera turned off. So I'm just gonna show you really quickly what I did. I just took MAC Blanc type eyeshadow and set that soft ochre eye base with that, and that'll prevent any creasing from happening. And then I took one of my favorite eyeshadows just to get my eye look started, which is Makeup Geek Creme Brulee eyeshadow. On this little brush, this is one of the IT brushes for Ulta. It is the Airbrush Blending Crease number 105 brush. It's a bit smaller, so what I like to do is pick up some of that color. And I usually place it higher than my crease just because I have a pretty big brow area. So if I don't do that, you won't even see any of my eyeshadow. So I usually like to kind of place it a bit higher and then bring it down towards the inner part. I'm just going to apply that back and forth and layer it up a couple times. And this eyeshadow Creme Brulee can really go on a bit darker or lighter depending on what brush you're using. I use this smaller brush to start off, which can be a bit intense. So then I'm gonna take this fluffier one by Kiko. This is a number 200, and I'm gonna dip into this color by Makeup Geek. This is Beaches and Cream. It's just a very, very soft, like peachy beige. Just go around the edges. That. It's okay if the color kind of goes all the way up because I still have to do my eyebrows, and I'll add my brow highlight and it'll tone that down if it goes up too far. Creme Brulee again, just on that same brush we were using before. Bring it onto the lid. So I press my brush down in that outer corner and just sweep it in. Sometimes that is easier with a flatter brush, so I'm just gonna go in with this. What is this? E25 by Sigma. And then I'm gonna blend that up too, just for good measure, using that same Beaches and Cream shade, kind of do the outer corner. So like I mentioned before, Creme Brulee can look different depending on how you apply it. So I'm just going in and kind of deepening the crease, just like the bottom of the crease with that same brush from earlier. And then I'm gonna kind of work on that outer corner and wing it out a bit. This is by ColourPop. It is called Note to Self. And it's just a little bit deeper. It's just a warm tan, so a bit deeper than Creme Brulee. So on that same It Cosmetics brush. I'm going to focus that more in the outer corner. Okay, just like that. Let's blend that out using our Kiko brush. Okay, and then usually what happens is I'll get a little bit, it can be a little harsh here in that outer corner. So I'm gonna mix together Beaches and Creme Brulee, hit that outer edge, and what I usually like to do is sort of blend it inwards, and that will actually kind of give you a bit of a wing and sort of feather it out. Just kind of blend it down right here, and then you can clean it up with your concealer. And I'm just deepening the outer V with more of that Note to Self shadow, and then I'm ready for the lid. So I decided on this Artist Couture Illuminati Diamond Glow Powder for my lid because it's just like that perfect golden shade. Okay, so I've got some of that on my brush, and I'm gonna spray it with some Fix Plus. And I want to start in the center of my lid, maybe a little bit farther in than the center, but I want the most intensity to be there. And then blend it inwards. All the way into that inner corner. And usually I will hold my brush a little bit diagonal because that's kind of, you know, you sort of want that outer shadow to be in that diagonal shape and come in a little bit farther towards the lash line. So that's just an easy way to do that. Hold your brush like this. Then I am just going to dab off some of the product on the other side of the brush on the back of my hand and blend that edge right here by dabbing at it. A little bit more of that Diamond Glow powder. I want some more intensity. Right on the ball of my lid right there. Am I whispering? Can you guys hear me? Then I'm going to blend some more color back over that gold in the outer corner. So it's just gonna blend it out and kind of just bring back some dimension. So I'm gonna use Creme Brulee first, and I'm using a bit of a smaller brush. And then as I move outward, I'm going to go back to the Note to Self shadow by ColourPop. Just for the inner corner, I'm gonna take this brush. This is a Sigma Small Taper blending brush. It's an E45. It's actually kind of big. Getting whatever is left in the cap of that Illuminati. You can just get in that inner corner and swirl it in a circle. And it just makes it so glowy and bright. Not too bright? No such thing. I'm so excited right now. I have a blending finger. No nail for the win. So now I have my eyebrows on. They always look a little bit dark until I get my lashes on and everything. But I'm gonna take the MAC Blanc type eyeshadow again. Place that right here underneath the arch of my eyebrow. Blend that out. And for my under eye, I'm going to use two different shades of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm going to start off with light nude, and then I'm going to take the shade light. And what I've been doing is just kind of going right up under the lash line with that, and it's a really nice base for your eyeshadows or any liner you're going to do on the lower lash line. And I'll sort of dot the lighter color along my cheekbones and then just blend that out. And then before I set everything, I'm gonna take the Marc Jacobs Do You Dewdrops Coconut Gel Highlighter. And it's sort of the same color as the Diamond Glow powder that we have in our eyes. It's just like the liquid version of that color. And I feel like with this product, you just have to work kind of quickly because it does dry. I'm just gonna dab that right onto my cheekbones with my finger. So then I'm good to go as far as setting my makeup. So I'm gonna do that with the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. So I'm going to use that to set under my eyes and also just my entire face. And while that Cover FX powder is doing its thing, I'm going to take some more of that Note to Self eyeshadow. And I am just going to lightly line the lower lash line with that color. And this is actually a Zoeva brow line brush, but I love it so much for lining the lower lash line because it's really nice and soft so it doesn't scratch your skin or anything. So I'm just making that thicker in the outer corner and just connect it around. And in all of this makeup mess, I cannot find my Creme Brulee eyeshadow anymore, so I'm just gonna take whatever brush I used for that color and just sort of go over and soften it. I almost forgot to dust away this powder. That would have been cute. So I just applied some of my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara, and now I am going to apply these little lashes right here. I think these lashes are actually the House of Lashes Iconic Lights, but I'm just gonna take a little bit of mascara and blend them and then add it to my lower lash line. So then I'm gonna be warming up the skin with my MAC Gimme Sun Bronzer, and I'm using the Morphe M527 brush. I love this brush because it's really perfect for just kind of getting that chisel shape right here. So if I'm going for an all over bronze look, I'll sort of start like that with the tip of the brush, then turn it sideways like this, and blend it upwards. Blend it down a little bit onto my cheeks. And if you want more of a contoured look, you can just use the very end. So I'm really gonna focus this bronzer on my forehead a bunch because I really want that all over bronzy look. And I wanna bring it down on my cheeks a bit too. That way, especially if I pull my hair down, you can still see it in the front a little bit. Now that I'm all bronzed up, I'm gonna go back to an oldie but a goodie for my highlighter. Can you guys guess which one it is? My Laura Geller Gilded Honey, and I'm gonna be using the Luxie Tapered Highlighter 522 brush. I love this brush so much because it's so soft. So it just kind of like glides right over those cheekbones. Right above the arch of your brow, just kind of highlight right here. A tiny bit on the tip of the nose. I'm also gonna add a bit more of a pop to the inner corners with this one. And just for a soft little nose contour, I'm gonna take the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, and this is a Makeup Geek Stiff Dome Brush. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of go back and forth underneath my nose, and then do the same thing towards the end of my nose right here. Sort of drawing like a circle around the tip of it. And go straight across. And I don't like to draw a line on either side of the bridge of my nose, but I'm just lightly shading in on either side just to refine it, but it's a bit more natural looking on me. So whenever I'm doing sort of like a golden glowing type of look, I do like to layer up my highlighters. I mean, who am I kidding? I layer up my highlighters pretty much every single day, but I'm gonna take the Ofra highlighter in Roseo Drive. I love this one so much. And I have been using a fan brush lately just for like the very top of my cheekbones. I never used to like fan brushes ever. I felt like they always just left me with like a stripe across my cheekbone, but I do like this one. This is by Motives. And then for my lip color, I'm gonna do a blend of strawberry and neon, or no wait, yeah, electric coral liquid lipsticks by Anastasia. Oh. Okay guys, so I also added in this one. This is called Rio by Anastasia, and this is more of a blue-based, really, you know, cool tone hot pink. And I felt like that just made it more of a watermelon-y red. I felt like it gave it that punch that it needed. I was really concentrating on getting the perfect color, and thus I layered on like 5,000 layers of liquid lipstick. I usually like to keep my liquid lipstick in as thin layers as possible so it doesn't get that like thicker kind of flaky look. But there was no way I was wiping all that liquid lipstick off because it would have just smeared all over my face. And I was far too invested in this makeup look to have that happen at this point. You would have had to like bust out the straitjacket. So anyways, that is it for this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. This is like my favorite type of, you know, go-to summer look. Just a really dewy, golden, bronzy, and you can pair it with a vivid lip. You could really do any color you wanted, and I feel like it's just so easy. It's an easy way to amp up your look. So I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next one. Bye.